To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you along the way. Helping you to make it through another day. Yeah. Everything you need to know that you never knew, that you need to know. Like our perspective.
Well, hello. Good morning for some, good afternoon for others. Welcome to the Lockhart Perspective. As you know, I am your host, Felicia Lockhart. Now, we had a great time this morning. I did interview with Dr. Cynthia Mckinney, and it was surreal. It really was. I'm not even sure. I'm almost positive that it will not be on this platform. Almost positive. Strongly thinking about putting it on Patreon only. It's that good. It's got that much information in it. How about that? And so I don't think that I want to chance it and put it here and risk something happening. But is it full of information? Is it giving some answers to some of the questions that a lot of people have asked? Yes, it is. The one thing that I want to tell you guys about it is I am certain that there are people who know exactly what's really going on and what we should consider doing to take care of ourselves. Do you see how we have to condense things? That's part of the reason why. But I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you who may have been hanging around this morning when we were about to go on here. It's a half an hour, but this half an hour that she and I talked is unbelievable. So with that said, I really want to encourage you guys to, if you're not already linked into my Patreon, please go there. There is also a Patreon for TLP Headlines with a Voice. Now, TLP Headlines with a Voice, we had to create that one specifically for people who are already on Headlines with a Voice Patreon, because that's the only place that I will be uploading hard-hitting news. Everything else, being strategic with this, everything else you'll be able to find on this channel. It'll just be standard. The other things that'll be standard over there. We have to do this so wisely, you guys, and it's not something that I really take pride in having to do, but it's necessary in order to make sure that I continue to do what I'm called to do and to make sure that I'm able to give you guys what you so richly deserve. Disciple of the Messiah, how are you? Blessings to you as well. Hello, Ronnie Man Lockhart. Hey, Fifi. And everyone. Thanks, Doc. Yes. When I tell you, wow, I was taken aback. The first person I called as soon as I was done recording it was a live recording of us, right? And so we're rendering it right now to other platforms. Right now, Ronnie will be working on the editing pieces, getting out the little dust in the background and all that other stuff. And that will be available if you follow me on Spotify, if you are, subscribed to different places like BitChute, if you are on Rumble, if you are on Odyssey, Library. This has to go everywhere because it's really that good. If you are one of my Patreons now, then that's a good thing, because definitely it'll be uploaded there. But it is something that I think there are some nuggets in there that I think you'll take away, that that there are people out there who really do care. When people say, well, who's out there? Who cares about us? Who really this or that? There's nobody that's who's ever been in those places that care about us. And when you hear what she has to say and the urgency that's in her voice, you will know that you know that you know that there are people out there who really are concerned. Let's see, who is this? Hello, Victoria. Victoria Cunningham, how are you? No, you didn't miss it. Victoria says, I missed it. No, you didn't. We waited and made a decision at the last hour to switch it so that we could speak freely. And that's exactly what we did. She'll be back. We know that. We've established that today, that she will be back. But I did not want this to be something where I had to do like I'm doing now, parsing my words, choosing what to say, what not to say. I wanted to just, hit it. And that's exactly what we did. Roddy's in the chat with us. I let him hear it. Hello, Steve. How are you? It's great to see you. And I let him hear the playback of the audio. And there are some really strong points in there. Strong points that I don't think we've heard people suggest or say. Now, there are some other things that we talked about. We connected a few dots on a few things that are going on right now. But I love her candor in this particular video. And that's another reason why I say I don't want to just upload it here, because I don't want to stand the chance of losing it. Plain and simple. But let's just have a regular, standard, good old conversation. How is everybody doing today? How are we all doing? I see we do have a handful of people here who've already spoken up and said hello. And I want to say hello to you as well. Let me take my earpiece and put it behind my ear, only because I feel like I can hear my nasal passages draining. You know how you can hear yourself inside of these things when you have both ears? Well, you know what I mean. Like if you have both your ears stopped up, you can hear it on the inside of your head. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and let you guys know that the interview was possibly, I had a really good feeling because she gave some really good suggestions. Going towards the end, she gave a couple of great suggestions as a piece of literature or so that you should read. One book, by the way, that's out of print. But this one particular book that's out of print has a lot. It is power-packed, full of information and ways that you can take care of yourself and your family. And strategically, it's written by somebody who dealt with warfare as a lifestyle, because this gentleman is a retired, I think he's a deceased colonel at this point. But nonetheless, yeah. So I hope that you guys are able to go to Spotify. After we're done taking care of the audio, it'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Blog Talk. It will also be on I think I'll put the entire video on Patreon, and I will probably parse out the video, parts of the audio, and put those on the blogs with the podcasts. So that everybody that is, somebody who, if you really do want the information, I want you to be able to get it. Who is this? Hey, Marty Lauderdale, how are you? We did, though. We had a good time, though. We'd have a good time. So you guys didn't miss it. We just changed up at the end of it because it's time to stop playing. The information has to get out. Information is so much, it's power in information. And I don't want to have to not be able to share with you all exactly what's going on because I have to, think about stopping and saying this or saying that or whatnot. So yeah, that part. Anybody got anything they want to say today? Anybody have anything they want to share today? Ronnie Man, I know you have a link to come in here if you choose to. If you want to, you can come on up. But yeah, you guys, it was good. That's all I know. I don't want to say it's the best because I don't think I've ever done the best yet because I try to keep outdoing myself when it comes to interviews. I think that's how you got to be with anything that's your vocation. But I'm going to tell you, it is a good one. Cynthia Mckinney was in rare form on this audio, video, whichever platform or whichever method you are going to see it in the future, you'll find exactly what I mean to be right on time. There's a few things that are going on today right now in the world, and I know that we don't really talk about a lot of stuff on this channel that's outside of the scope of, biblical principles and things like that. And so I do want to have that conversation with you guys, and I think I'll possibly, close this out here and then go on a platform that I do have that we can talk a little bit more. Hey, Amy Duran, how are you today? That we can talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that's going on. It's an early day. I've been up since early. So obviously, I want to be able to talk to you guys. So I'm going to go on ahead and get off here, but I will definitely go on to one of the other platforms. So it'll be the same platform, but another channel. It'll either be the TLP Headlines with a Voice or Headlines with a Voice. If you are not subscribed to both, I hope that you do. Let's see what you say. Fifi, awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing. Wow. I wish the world were a different place where we could where the words that are written in the Constitution are not just words on paper, where they really, really meant something. I wish that we were still in a place where we could speak and say things that would help us, one to another. It's not a good situation that we're in here. And there is no, Superman with a S on his chest and a, nice cape and a pair of pantyhose that's going to come out and save all of us. That's not going to happen. The only thing that we can do is do what we can do. And at the end of this video that we did with her, she made a couple of comments, and I think it was impactful. Let's see. With regard to the McKinney interview, the hour is late and the time to be intentional may be our next move. Be our best move. Yes. What he said right there. And that's why I'm glad that we did not put it here, because, sometimes, let me tell you something. Have you ever had some work that needed to be done and somebody came over and said they were going to help you? Say somebody's going to help you move. And they said, okay, when can you stop by? They said, well, I'll be over there on Sunday. I can help you. Oh, good. That's fine. All right. I'll see you then. And then this cat or this chick come up and they Sunday go to meet and get up. They not ready to move. Ain't nobody going to get dirty. She came ready to move. You hear me? When she came today on this interview, she came ready to help move. And that's what you want. You want somebody, they're not going to come to the house with their Sunday go to meeting suit talking about, oh, I can't move all of that. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't shift this over here and pull this over there. I can't do it. I don't know how to do all of that. Oh, you didn't tell me that I couldn't wear my stilettos. You didn't tell me I couldn't wear my heels to come help you move. Girl, I was moving, but I didn't know I couldn't wear my high heel shoes. Let me take off my shoes. Let me go back to the house and get undressed. That's not how she was. When I tell you, she came out letting us know what time it is, letting us know see, here's the thing. I think a lot of times people hear somebody say what I'm saying right now and think that they're going to get like a whole hour worth of letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. For those who have ears, let them hear, because not everybody going to be ready. And I would just say that. And I would also say that if you really, really do know your stuff, you'll know that what she's saying is something that's needful right now. And I am glad that we didn't bring it over here, because I don't like having to cut stuff up. Oh, you guys are loving on each other. Will links to the interview be posted on YouTube? What I will do is I'm going to do like Roy does. And I will just come announce you, tell you where you can hit it, and you just go. Or if you are not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Okay, the Lockhart Perspective, Felicia Lockhart. You can search for either one and it'll pull me up. Follow me there, because I will definitely put it there. But yeah, I just think that it's time for us to just stop playing this game with people. Stop playing this game with the system that is. And it's just time for us to just do what we got to do to protect our families and ourselves. Period. There, I said it. It's like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah. Let's see. We have Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Hello, Mama Bear and Papa Bear. Yeah, but yeah, I like that. With regard to the McKinney interview, the hour is late. It is time to be intentional. May our next move be our best move. Yeah. And when you hear people like that start to say things like that, it lets you know it is time to go. And it's time to go, you guys. I can't remember my password on Twitter. Amy, you sound like me. Let me tell you something. You're not the only person. I have a bazillion passwords. And don't you know that I really don't like telling the computer, okay, you can remember my password for me, because I feel like sometimes that'll make me lazy. However, there have been times and opportunity where I have forgotten it and I've had to go back and reset it. And then when I reset it, I'm like, okay, now what am I going to do? So I did keep a spreadsheet, but then I said, if I keep the spreadsheet and keep it in the computer, what happens if something happens to the computer? Then I can't remember it. So trust me when I say I know it. You say you can't do Twitter or Facebook. And you know what? If I were not listed as a public figure, I wouldn't either. But I do. Yeah, you'll find me on many platforms. But if I were not a public figure, I probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't be doing Facebook. I can't. I don't even like them. And so when you guys leave me messages, because some sweet people have left messages, Rumble is good. But you know what, Mama Bear? Let me tell you this about the messages. When you leave me messages or something like that over there, sometimes I don't always get them. Sometimes I don't always get them because I'm not a real Facebook person. After they, let's see, I was going pretty hard in 2016 when I was still for Mr. Naranga. When I was still hanging out with him in 2016, I went pretty hard. And so they put a shadow over me. So yes, some of my stuff goes out and some of it does not. You know what I mean? So yeah. So as soon as we are done doing the edits for the audio and Ronnie has that. As soon as those edits are done, you can definitely find about maybe 10 to 15 minutes of it on Spotify, or if you have Google Blogs or whatever, you can find it over there. Google Podcasts, you can find it there. You'll be able to find it on other platforms like that. So yeah, but definitely if you on Odyssey too. So let me just tell you my feelings. Rumble, I can go to Rumble, right? Let me show you guys my Rumble channel. I ain't got nowhere to go. This is what I do for a living. And so I'm sitting here with y'all. So let me go on over here to Rumble and let you guys see it. We'll just go through as if I'm just looking at each one of them, and I'll let you guys see what I have on them. Okay, so this is me on Rumble. I only have 2 people following me on Rumble. My account overview, my content. Here we go. Let's see. This video here has... Oh, this is my bifocal. This is my eyeglass. So there you go. 4 views on something. And I just stopped putting stuff up over here after this. Let me show you what it is. So I'm going to, let's just do that. Since I don't have anywhere to go, if you're busy and you have to go, I understand. And then you can come back and see this later. This is my Rumble. This is my back. This is my back area, right? Yeah, look, I got 4 views on one video. A young, healthy South Mississippi man suffers a stroke after receiving that's over there, 2 views. 4 views on this one. I mean, it's just, I just couldn't see, I can't see the value in dealing with them because I literally have only 2 people following me there. I don't know who they are, but Yah bless them. I'm happy that they're there. So then let's look at the BitChute. Let me come back out of here and let's look at BitChute. Let me see what BitChute looks like, because I have BitChute as well. Hold on just a second here. I have to yell at some people. There, I fixed it for them. So let's see if we can look at BitChute, so that way you guys can see that. I think BitChute, I may have better traction, but I tell you, really, I get discouraged real quick. When I don't see something just doing what it should do, I'm like, that's it. I'm not going to be hanging out over here uploading anything on this side of the world. And so I don't. But I do have a BitChute channel, so let's see what it looks like from the world's side. Oh, that's not as bad. That's not as terrible as it was for the Doom Afflicum. Okay, look over here. So let's see. All right, so these are some of the things that have been published. I have 10 subscribers over there. I can't figure out how to put my face in this block up here where it says Felicia Lockhart. I'm showing you my transparency. I keep trying to put the face this over here and it won't let me. So this was the Clay Clark video that I did on reinventing yourself in changing times. If you find yourself lost, your job is no longer there, and you don't have any money or anything, and you want to figure out how to do what you need to do for your family, I did this video, and this was back in October, the top of October, yeah. So there's 43 views there. This one right here was the one that we have already on YouTube side, and it's the DARPA funds, Australia military research, and the worms that they're putting in people, the soldiers. That had 104 over there. And then this is the one that got us excommunicated on this platform, and it was on July the 11th. And it's over there. It's got 89 views. So do you see what I'm saying? It's like, and then of course, this one here, which is a Lieutenant Colonel Potter, had 240. One about Russia. So of those two, definitely, when I start trimming the fat, it'll definitely be Rumble. So to our point where we were asking about Rumble, and I think that was Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna kick it too much harder with Rumble. No, yeah, it was Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Okay, so Odyssey, yeah, Odyssey. Everything that comes over here goes over there. So because it's already synced. So you'll notice on Bettina's channel and my channel, as soon as work becomes available on either one of these channels, they automatically are simulcast over there. However, they did start messing with our time, with our streaming time over there. Meaning, if it streams over here, it's not the mirror that it usually is. Usually it's a mirror. And so what they did is they took the mirror portion away on live streams. So there are certain live streams that once we do it over here, I go on her side over on Odyssey, and sometimes that live is not up for like 2 days. Yeah, so that's a problem. That is a problem. Now I do have Brighteon, Steve. Let me see. Let's check it out and see. And I have to see if I can go to Brighteon from the behind side, because if I come from this side, it may take me into my back office. And let's see. There it is. Let's see me. Let's see if we can find the Lockhart perspective on your side. See if we can do it on your side, as if you're looking. Okay. So there are some things that are over here. That same Colonel Potter video has 0 views on here. And Cynthia Mckinney's old video has 40 views. I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it to me. So, I don't know. I don't know where's a good place. But, that's too, Steve. Yes. You know, they don't have the censorship, except they do throttle the videos. And I think it's because, oh boy, the owner is also a content creator. Okay. And I don't know. So yeah. Oh yes. And thank you for that, Marty. Okay. Let me just tell you guys, I appreciate you for putting that up, Marty Lauderdale. And let me tell you why, because I think that, you have not because you ask not, right? And so I'm glad that you put that there for people to know exactly where we're running the ticker tape today, because I do need support. Major change in my life, And I am only going to be the person to take care of myself and my grandkids. So yes, if you guys want to give, please, you can give. I would appreciate it. What's that old phrase the grandmamas used to say, that a closed mouth don't get fed? Yeah. So if you want to give, please do. It would be highly appreciated, and it will go right to taking care of the necessities to get us over this little bitty hump here over the next couple of months. And yeah, that part. So let's see. You can search for Felicia Lockhart or the Lockhart Perspective. Her social media info is pulled up. Should pull up. Yeah, and it does. I mean, you can put it in there, and it does. BitChute, Dell, and D Live. You know, my brother Lee told me about D Live, and I think I did go and sign up over there. But I of the ones that we just got through seeing, you guys, I think the one that I should start putting more of the content on would be BitChute, right? Yeah, I think it would be BitChute based on what we just got through seeing. Brighteon, not so much. Brighteon, not so much. Rumble, meh. And I don't know whether maybe it's because there are a lot of heavy hitters over there that they probably don't even look at a chick like me. Who knows? Yes. Hi, Mama Bear, Papa Bear. There, you guys loving on each other. I just love it. Power mod in the house. Yes, that's who she is. Yeah, I love you guys when you're just loving on each other. I've got to go and walk my dog. I'll be listening. Thank you, Felicia, the Lockhart Perspective. Thank you too, Princess. Thank you. Just giving different ideas. Exactly. And that's all we can do. That's all we can do is give some better ideas to figure out where to do it. Because I tell you, I don't like being stifled. I don't like not being able to tell the truth of all things. I mean, the truth should not be something that you have to, you have to cross your eyes about. You know what I mean? Just cross your eyes. I can't tell the truth. No, I have to tell the truth. 20 watching and 14 likes. Thank you all for doing that lately. So do you guys notice that they sort of left us alone just a smidge when we started doing this? This is a good thing. This is a good thing. So BitChute, right, Victoria? Okay, BitChute. Yeah. Thank you, Marty. Yeah. So I think that maybe the BitChute direction is probably going to be better. I got to get out of here. It's like being in a house that you're saying, oh God, I got to get out of here. I feel like I got to get out of here. Because I just don't like not being able to just upload something and you guys go in there and get out the information that you need and keep it moving. But when I tell you, I really enjoyed being with her today. I really, really did. And I think you guys will see, once you see that video, you'll see exactly what I mean. So if you decide that you want to go over to Patreon and see the entire video, go over to TLP Headlines of the Voice and subscribe there. So that way, as soon as I put that new link onto that channel, because the Patreon page is already created. I created it already for TLP Headlines of the Voice. I just haven't put the widget on top of the channel because I have not uploaded information. But this video will definitely be the groundbreaker. I definitely got to do that there. All right, so folks, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me for the last 26 minutes. Thank you so much. But I had to come and let you know where that video was and how impactful I found it. Again, it's not a full 30 minutes of letters A through Z of what to do. It is, however, an insight in the fact that there are people who look like me who really know what's up. Okay, and who really are telling people don't do certain things. And it's so refreshing. It's refreshing in that regard. It's also refreshing in the regards that you're never too late. You are never too late, Sarah. Hi. Good to see you. Yes, it is. It is, Sarah. It is. You reset your password. And that's another way. No, don't go. Well, I will just say this. When you consider the fact that we inherently have not been the people who, it's amazing. We get up and we do the whole rah, rah, rah thing. But then when it comes to the train of thought that gets us to change of wisdom, for whatever reason, we're behind the 8 ball on that. And to hear her come right out and say the things that she said today, it was like somebody had a bell saying, look, this needs to happen yesterday. We need to do this right now. And guess what? She wasn't just talking about us. It's one of us who's saying this to everybody, which is the rarity. And I think that's what I'm trying to let you understand, is to hear her talking and for us to both have this banter back and forth together. And this conversation was very needful. And I want to do it again. And she wants to do it again. So we were together for 30 minutes. We had a little bit of technical difficulties at first. Somebody had taken her book and she couldn't find it. And you'll hear her talk about that in the video. And then when she goes into the book, it's everything that we've all said. It's everything that we know is really going on. And so to hear her actually come right out and say this and to say the things that she did say. And then when I asked the question, hey, can you give any suggestions? Can you give any tips? To hear a definitive answer. That's what I liked. I got a definitive answer to that question. And it really made you, from a person of her standpoint, for her to come out and say the answer that she gave, it makes you it will give you pause, because it lets you know exactly what time it is. Exactly what time it is. It's going to give you pause. It did me. It may not everybody, but it definitely did. It gave me pause. You say no, don't go. If you're still here, just wanted to say hi, disciple of the Messiah. She just wanted to say hi to you if you're still there. Yes, trusting all is well. We have a page. We have inside the community tab, you guys, please check out Amy's. There is a fundraiser for Amy, and it's there, and it's to the organization. You know, she had cancer, and her daughter and everybody. Please go and check that out. If you can give $1, $2, whatever you can bless her with, whatever it is that you can give, because as a chemotherapy, patient with chemotherapy and all that other stuff, you'll find some great information about the organization that she is asking for assistance with. Okay. My mother, as you guys know, passed away of breast cancer. My oldest sister has had a bout of breast cancer over the last almost 17 years, back and forth and back and forth. So this is a very worthy cause when you consider the research and when you consider everything that's going on for people who have cancer. Okay, Sarah Brown. Hey, Marty, y'all loving each other. Ronnie Brown. Well, Ronnie Mann. Well is well. How are you? All right, y'all. I ain't got nothing else to say, but maybe I'll give you guys a smidge of that video. Let me see. Can I do that? Okay, let me give you a smidge. I'm gonna give you guys what do they call them in TV land? A sneak peek. Let me give you guys a sneak peek. Let me see, can I go here? All right, you guys, let me see if I can give a sneak peek. A window? Is that window it? This is the window. This is the window right here. Okay, you guys, hold on. Okay. All right, you guys. I don't think you... Okay. Oh. Trying to figure out how to do this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, yes. I hope you guys can hear it. Hold on. Can you see that? Let me see. Can you guys see? Let me come back and ask you. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I am streaming. StreamYard, stop sharing, hide. I don't know how to start it. Oh, because of this. There. Could you guys see that? Let me ask you. Let me ask you if y'all could see it. Did you guys see that at all? It had no sound? Okay. But could you see it? Because if you can, okay, you can see it. Marty said you can see it. So now I can figure out how to do the sound. Hold on a moment. Anthony Van Zandt, how are you? Okay, good and Google-esque. You know what, Anthony? He is too much, right? All right. I'm going to try to do it again, you guys. Hold on a second. All right. I don't know how to do it because it's saved as a download. It's saved as a download. So I have to see how to pull up the video. That was because I was going to render it and trim it out and make it clean and neat. So let me see how to do that. You guys talk amongst yourself. Let me see. How would I do this? That's the audio only. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I don't want to lose you guys. I don't want to lose you guys. Can you? Hello, it's me. Are any of you surprised? Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't have cookies. I turned them off on my phone and can't figure out how to turn them back on, so I can't go to many websites that require them. Aww. No, you're not dumb. You just like me. I don't either. And I get to messing with stuff sometimes, Sarah, and I don't know how to do it either. Sometimes I don't know how. So it's no sound, but there is sound on the actual one in here because I hear the sound, but you guys couldn't hear it. Oh. Oh, wait. I wonder if I click the sound button on this side. Share Witty Therapy Chair, how are you today? Thank you for joining us. In the TLP house, Faith Talking Buddy Bear, Street Souls adore bears, cause simple, gotta love bears. There you go. Okay. Everything Anthony says sounds like poetry. Yes, it does. And you guys remember that beautiful video that we had with him? That was good stuff. Let me see if I can try it again, you guys. But you could see her face. You could see our faces. Let me see if I hit this window. Will it take me back there? No, it takes me there. If I go Chrome tab. You guys, I'm sorry. I apologize that I'm not so good at this. Let me see. No, I don't know how to do it. But you did see our faces. I wonder if I can give you some audio from it. How about that? I think I can. You guys want to try audio? A little audio? Because I did send it to Ronnie so that he could do the edits on it, on the audio part. If you guys want to hear audio, just a smidge of the audio, I'll go into where I sent it to him in a video and in an email and let you guys hear some of that. I can do that. Does anybody want to do that? Let me see. Oh, you guys are loving on share. That's so sweet. Here I am, cup of coffee, short, searching all these sites. Duh. It's not yet. No, it's not. It's not yet. It's not yet. Because Ronnie is doing the edits for the MP3. I will have to do the edits for the MP4. Does that make sense? Ronnie's doing the MP3 edits and I'm doing the MP4 edits. And once we're done editing and rendering what's left, then we're going to go on ahead and then we'll go on ahead and let everybody have it. And I will come back over here like Roy does, and I will announce where it is so you can find it. That way we can all be in sync. But you guys, it's time for us to get it together. It really is. It's time for us to get it together and get on the good foot. All right, so here it is. Let me see. Can you hear any of it?
Button and the bell notification.
Okay.
And when you go in, I don't want you to leave anything stolen.
Can you guys hear it?
Yes, when China sneezes. AI with coming into this foreign space, now they're basically considered like feeling like a millionaire.
Exactly.
I wanted to talk, now that you mentioned the AI portion as well as the engineers and all this great stuff. I wanted to talk about the most recent candidate that has been held up from being confirmed. Dilawar Syed is the gentleman that the current president has decided he wants to run the SBA. Now, a lot of people would have thought, okay, that's not a problem. You know, he's an entrepreneur and everything else. But there's one other piece that he has that is in his back pocket, and that is that he also owns a very large AI company for the healthcare. I believe it's called Luminata. Lumata. And so, yes, it is very close. And so, and I actually have the name of the company. I want to make sure that I'm not misquoting the name because I do understand that it is Lumata. Let me get it.
It's Illuminata.
But my point is,
after we were done, we discussed it, and it is Illuminata.
To bring this gentleman in, but I feel like he's going to have a whole lot more going on than we thought he was. The name of the, well, first of all, let's just look at this. Dilawar Sayed, until last year, was the president of Open, an organization for Pakistani entrepreneurs. It's called Open Global. For me, whenever I said before, the name Open, I have to start to put the two pieces together. But this company is the world's first premier entrepreneur network for Pakistani and Asians all throughout the world. It was founded in 1998 in Boston, and Open has grown to have 11 chapters in some of the world's most dynamic hubs of entrepreneurship. In the United States and the UK, Pakistan's Open membership boasts leading entrepreneurs, business leaders, and corporate professionals. So this is a way where he has brought all of these individuals together. Now, in tandem with that, this gentleman...
That's centralization.
That's centralization.
We always have to be careful of centralization. The young people that I know who are politically active and extremely idealistic are advocating decentralization. So when you see centralization, that should send a signal. This is not the direction in which we want to go. This is taking away freedom. It's not granting freedom
by any stretch of the imagination.
That's
So as you can see, it's a very good video, and the parts that I couldn't play, they have some good answers. There's some good answers. So again, as soon as it is done, I will give you an announcement here, and then you can, go on over and check it out. If you've not already become a Patreon on TLP Headlines with a Voice, let me say this. If you are a Patreon on this platform for the Lockhart Perspective, and you want to hear me talk about news and other stuff like I used to on this channel, then take your move your money from over there at Lockhart Perspective and move it to TLP Headlines with a Voice, simply because there will be uploads there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and any emergency news. It will be on Patreon Monday, Wednesday, Friday under TLP Headlines with a Voice. Okay? So if you have money that you are already supporting on Lockhart Perspective, and you want to get the hard-hitting news that I used to do here, it will be ad nauseum over there. Okay? I recommend you do that. So that if you are then over even on Headlines with the Voice as a Patreon, you're going to want to move that over to Headlines with the Voice, TLP Headlines with the Voice, because there's no new content there. And her husband and I have been trying to get into that account to make the change and do what we can do. We can't do anything. It's just, we can't get in it. They give you codes sometimes. And just like we were talking about passwords, they give you a code. And then you got to do this, you got to do that. Then you got to write a letter. Hi, I'm the real person. Hi, I'm not the real person. Hi, you got to do all this other stuff. And so it's just better just to start fresh. TLP Headlines with a Voice. You'll be able to get Monday, Wednesday, Friday news, and then any emergency news that we cannot bring over here, it'll be on Patreon for TLP Headlines with a Voice. So you just do what's best for you and your circumstance. Okay. All right. So let's see. Right back at ya, Sister Amy, in Faith and Upright. Just gratitude, because material world joint, crazy material world joint. Ooh. Thank you so much there, Mama Bear and Papa Bear. All right, folks, I am going to go ahead and get off now. But again, as soon as we make the upload, we'll go ahead and hit you over here, let you know where to go. You can go ahead and find it. I think we've all determined, wait a minute, didn't you just mention another platform, Steve? Because there's another platform you mentioned that I know I have. It wasn't, we said BitChute, we said Brighteon, but it was another one that Steve said. I'm trying to find it. And I know that I have that one. That's why I'm trying to remember it, because I know that it was a good one. Yeah, I pretty much got them all. It's just if they don't, I'm like a ferret. I always say that. I'm always like a ferret. I'm always like a ferret. It's not bright and shiny, It's bright and shiny at first, and then after it's bright and shiny, I run, because I'm like, oh boy, this is nothing like the Rumble. Rumble was more like a fizzle for me. It was not a rumble. It was more like a fizzle. Fizzle. Psst. Psst. It was a fizzle for real. Which one did we say it was, you guys? Google always tells me I'm a bot. Always. No matter how many of those pictures I click on, Google says I'm a bot. It was D-Live. It was D-Live, you guys. D-Live was it. It was D-Live was one of them, but it was another one that I know that I have. And I think for now, you guys want to just say, we'll just meet up at BitChute? You guys want to just do that? Should I just start doing stuff on BitChute? If everybody in the chat has a BitChute, I can just start uploading the my womp womp. My womp womps. Womp 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 over there on BitChute. Because it costs me nothing to upload over there. There's no problem to upload over there. And I can do it that way. So I think maybe we could do that. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Remember what we always say on this channel, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High Yah. You guys take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Until we see each other again, please be blessed. To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you along the way. Helping you to make it through another day.